Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we will be starting school this coming Monday. So it is my last weekend, so I've been busy kind of finishing up everything in our classroom. So I think I am ready for Monday, and so I thought I'd give you guys a tour of our homeschool classroom and show you how I have everything organized and ready to go. So the first thing you see when you come into our schoolroom are these clipboards and hooks, and these are for my daycare kids, and they hang their book bags and their coats on here, and then at the end of the day I can put anything for the parents onto the clipboard or also into their book bags. We will also use these clipboards to display artwork that we've done or anything like that. And then we have a bulletin board that I change out once a month, so it's all ready to go for an art project that we are going to do this week, and then that'll go up onto this little bulletin board. And then I have this little drawer unit here, and this is also for my daycare kids to put like their nap blankets, or if they bring a stuffed animal that won't quite fit in their book bags, they go into these drawers. And then their shoes go into the laundry basket. And then you come to this organizer that I keep all of our school supplies in. And then at the top is the dictionary for my older kids. And we have our pencil sharpener. This is where my kids turn their work in that is completed and graded. So I grade their work throughout the day. And so once it goes in this purple box, they are officially done with that assignment. And then we keep our computer right here, and this is the computer my kids use for their typing and their computer classes and their math classes. And then I have these little cubbies, and the first one is some snacks. This is our morning snacks, so I don't have an official morning snack time. Just the kids know that anytime from after breakfast to lunchtime, if they get hungry, they can come in here and grab a snack. The next one is my oldest son's, all of my teacher manuals that I need. So when we have his meeting, I pull this bucket. This is another one of my sons, all my teacher manuals for him. This is my kindergartner's teacher manuals. And then this is my 5th graders teacher manuals. And then this is where we keep all of our computer headphones. There's a mouse in there, stuff like that for the computer. And then on the bottom, the 3 bins here are toys that I will switch out. And this is if I'm busy with something and you do not know what to do, you can grab one of these bins until I can get to you. So in the first one, we have this just sequence game that they can play. This one is just some princesses with their these magic clip dresses. And then in this one I have Legos. So these two really are for my girls because they have more time where they're waiting for me, whereas the boys, they usually know what they need to be doing, or they'll grab a book or something. So this little sequence one is for them, but more times it's my girls looking for something while they're waiting for me. So this is actually the entrance to my infant toddler room, and then I have a high chair here, and then a poster, and then this is our brownie points bulletin board. And how our kids earn a brownie point is if I see them having compassion or helping another student or sibling, then they can earn these little brownie points, and it goes onto the pan. And then once our pan is full, then they get a treat with their lunch. so it's usually a brownie. We've done some other things. We've done cupcakes before, but they just know that once the pan is full, we get an extra treat with our lunch, because we usually do not have dessert with our lunches during daycare and school time. And then you come to my desk area here, and I just have an IKEA table, and then this organizer here keeps 3 of my kids' lesson plans. This is our daily schedule that we go by, or I'm planning on going by, but probably will be tweaking throughout the first couple weeks. And then here I just keep some stickers and pens and sanitizer. This is just some little treats. Here are CDs, and then these are all of our folders with all their papers for the week and ready to go. So once they complete an assignment, they always put it on my desk, and I grade it, and they get it right back to fix, and it's not done until everything is correct. And this door here leads out to our play area, and I will do a separate video on that. And then this is where I keep all of my extra, like, kids folders and stuff like that. Each of the kids have a drawer that the kids don't get into these, but this is more just my stuff, where I keep their stuff that I would need over the next couple weeks, and then I fill these drawers every 10 weeks. And then these are their work boxes that they grab in the morning, and it has all of their work in it that they can do independently on their own. And then after we have a lesson together or a meeting together, I add more stuff to these boxes. And then at the end of the day, if these boxes are empty, then they have completed their assignments for the day. And then this is another little organizer for me. And I have just a eraser that goes to the whiteboard, these expo markers, and then some rulers if the kids need them. And I think there's some tape down here that I use. So there's that. Here's another bulletin board. Up at the top are all the books that my first grader will be using over the first couple weeks of school. There's our calendar for my preschooler, first grader, and kindergartner use. And then there's all our classroom jobs. Those change daily, what classroom job that they have to do for the day. This is my 7th grader's desk right here, and he has that organizer right there because he has a lot of books, and he houses all his books here, and he can do his schoolwork down here, but sometimes he likes to go upstairs on the breakfast bar or the table and do his work, and I'm fine with that as long as he is doing school. And then there's my 5th grader's desk right here. This is one of my daycare kids' preschool area, and those are her work boxes. But I will do a whole video with her because she actually won't be back to school till the middle of August when school starts again. So I do not have her area kind of set up yet, but this will be her desk here. At the top we have a CD player, and then this is our tidy tub, and this is where I will throw things throughout the day that don't belong into our classroom, and at the end of the day we can put the stuff away. Here is our whiteboard and some more posters. Over on this wall is where I put my license and stuff for my daycare, and then another bookshelf and some things that we use for math. And then here's a bouncer for one of my daycare kids. And then here is our science center, which since our science is center-based, this is for my younger kids, and we read a lot of books, and then I have either found or made different activities to go along with the science area that we are learning about. So for the rest of July and for August, we're going to do botany. And then I also keep my diffuser up here because I like to diffuse into our classroom. So there is my homeschool classroom. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and then follow along with us if you want to keep watching different videos on how I homeschool and do daycare. And thanks for watching, guys.